Hey everyone, it's the first official update of 2015. I've shot updates earlier in the month, but I kind of got to a point where I caught up on a lot of stuff I was talking about, so kind of messed up the point of having an update. So in this moment of lull here, where later on I'll be working on something, but let's just say I just came off a 3-day weekend, and I got absolutely fucking nothing done over this weekend when I wanted to get so much done. It's just one of those things where I think Black Hat really factored somewhere into things at some point. I don't know. The fact that movie just killed me so much about being a Michael Mann fan, and because obviously, but you'll notice by these DVDs over here, wherever the hell I can point on it. I was trying to prep doing the Manhunter review last night. I watched the film again, and might just because I was tired, because I did feel very tired more and more as obviously the night went on, and I had been in this kind of slump of energy over the weekend, but my luster wasn't there. I wasn't soaked into the film like I usually am. I'm not immersed, and it just felt like I wasn't there, that I took a whole shit ton of fucking notes for the damn movie. I got notes, but I just never felt like I was fucking in there. That I was just clicked into the film, and I was just like loving it like I usually did. I don't know, maybe it was something in the back of my mind. Let's try not to focus on that, because I'm going to shift my focus over to something else here. But, I don't know. I'll figure shit out about the Manhunter thing, but I tried. I just wasn't mentally into the zone that I needed to be able to make it happen. So, I don't know. Just gonna have to wait. But, I'm gonna work on a couple other reviews, and I'll mention some other stuff, probably. But, I'm gonna work some other reviews. The next one I'm gonna do is one I've been wanting to do for a long time, because the first review I ever did, when I was doing stuff with a standard definition camera before I got this great thing, was a review of Dredd. And I can't stand watching that review because, one, it's the first review, and usually when you do these types of things, the first one is always like the worst you're going to do. It's like that is the roughest, rawest thing you've done. You don't have the structure done, you don't have your charisma in check, you don't have all that stuff. You don't have everything there. And it's like, because I love the film so much, I think it's such a great film, it deserves so much better, I plan to give it better. So if I wasn't working today, I'd throw the thing in the DVD player now. I'd watch it, write out my notes, shoot the thing, and I'd be half done with the thing by the end of the day. Instead, I'm going to watch the film tonight and try to get moving on things. So that's my intention right now. Since I can't get into the zone of Manhunter, because it's a film that's very psychological, very atmospheric. You have to get immersed in that type of film for me to do what I need to do with it and just be sucked into it. I couldn't get there last night. So give me an action film, I can easily get into an action film, no problem whatsoever. So a lot easier to work with that, and obviously a lot of people will probably watch the video, and so that's a good choice. And I did last week, because I'm going to mention some of this end of the year videos and all that kind of stuff, that last week I finally saw The Guest, and I fucking enjoyed it. I really did, and it's a film that came out last year and it just hit home video this month. So it was like, I saw the film, I was like, damn it, I wish I saw this like a month ago or something like that. I could have seen this sooner. They included it on that list, because I'm certain it would have made the top 10 of the best movies of last year video that I did. And let's just say I'm done with that right now, because I'm moving past all that stuff. Because I did mention there was going to be a most disappointing movies of 2014 video. I shot the thing. I got a little bit of it edited, but it's like I mentioned in the Black Hat review, I don't enjoy promoting negativity. I don't enjoy having to go on camera and talk shit about a film. If it deserves it, it deserves it. But I don't like to go out of my way to be negative about things. It's just not the way I work anymore. It's just not satisfying to me. It's like putting in all this effort to just talk shit about 10 movies I really don't care about. I can focus more of my time and energy towards something I really enjoy and something that I can promote. It's like, you should go see this. You should support this movie. Take the time out to invest yourself in something that I think is very good instead of saying, putting a lot of energy into saying, don't see this movie. This movie sucks. Fuck that. That's not me. I don't find that highly enjoyable for me as an output, as an outlet. I don't find that to be satisfactory towards the energy and hard work I put towards these types of things. So I'm probably thinking that starting with 2015, end of the year, I'll just do a top 10 best movies of the year and just leave everything else back flushed off down the drain or whatnot, because it's a lot of time doing those videos. I kind of enjoyed it last year, but this year it just, because the best movies of the year list video was such a terribly arduous task, I just like I was compelled to have to get it done, but I was just so repulsed by the glutton that it was. There was this 45-minute video that I didn't want it to be anywhere close to that long, but I couldn't do anything with it. I just started hitting the thing at a certain point, so next year I'm just going to make it easy for myself. It's just the best way to do things. I don't need to talk about things that just disappointed me. When other people do worst movies of the year lists where it's just like terrible garbage, they just want to genuinely deserves to get flushed down the drain more or less, depending on your personal opinion. But most of his points, like films I went out, I thought they might be good, and they disappointed me. They didn't meet the expectations, which would obviously be Black Hat this year. Worst movie of the year so far. I can say that if anything's worse than that, that'd be a tall order for me, considering everything that went into the slightest hopes I had for that film and how much it crushed me overall. But let's just say I'm going to focus on positivity as much as possible from here on out, and anything that might be a negative review will be incidental, and I won't dwell on that type of stuff overall. Just like celebrating good films is what I want to do around here. That's the goal. That's the intention. Because even if I was doing the written reviews, I would occasionally review something that I felt deserved to be lambasted or whatnot. But that's a written review. You take as much time as you want to type it up, and there's not shooting video and editing video and pulling clips together and all this kind of stuff. It's a much more relaxed. So doing a bad review in a written form is far more leisurely than trying to put all this energy and hard work and hours and hours and hours into something that is something you don't give a crap about, really. So people who do it and do it well, go ahead and do it, because I enjoy watching those videos, but for me, it's not satisfying to create that sort of thing. So some people have a knack for it. Me, I just don't really want to expend that energy towards that. So so yeah, there I have the guest Blu-ray DVD combo pack on the way. It just shipped today, so it should be here somewhere by the end of the week. And hopefully I'll find the time to do a review for that film, because I really enjoyed it. Fucking soundtrack is awesome in that movie. I downloaded that off of iTunes, so I'm spending a little more money than I wanted to do right now, so hopefully I'll be able to calm things down in the next couple weeks and just focus on not watching too many new movies that I have to spend a lot of money on. But anyway, focus on the Dredd review. A review for the guests probably sometime next week. And anything else is not really going anywhere right now, because nothing going on with Hemi. I haven't talked with the guys in a couple weeks, so I don't know what's happening. All I know is that they have a show in March. They'll be obviously there shooting video and everything. And whatever else is going on is just nothing's really happening right now. I do have that script that it's been sitting around for about 2 months, and I just kind of can't get myself situated to work on it again. It's just a matter of organizing time and all that kind of stuff. I want to do it. I just can't settle down and focus on that and get everything working out, you know. It's one of those things, like it's 2 months in the past for me. I was so jacked up to do it in early November, working on that script. I had the inspiration flowing, and then all this mess of collaborations, all this kind of stuff. There were problems with the Hemi website where there's a kind of a hack going on. So there were so many things that just blew up in mid to late November that just kind of destroyed that for me. And it's hard to kind of go back and try to recapture that enthusiasm for the project. I keep that flowing throughout from day to day. So it's one of those things in the back of my mind, want to get around to it, we'll see. It's just one of those things. It's hard to kind of get it back into the function of my brain and everything, you know. And we'll still be doing more episodes of 1201 Beyond. I haven't talked too much about it lately, but we've got 3 episodes out. Next one up is, I don't know, I need to get caught up on getting all the files organized and everything, but we'll have one out. If it's not at the end of this month, it'll be sometime early February. I'm going to try to, since we're not racing to meet Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas deadlines, I've got an open-ended, essentially, deadline for the thing. When I get it done is when I get it done. I don't have to bend myself out of shape for a couple of days trying to throw the thing together and get it done as quickly as possible to get it out to be timely and everything. So I got an open-ended thing here, so I'm going to take the time to do it when I have the time to do it, and I feel comfortable getting it done, and I can make it the best it possibly can be. You have to go on the Vimeo account. We don't have most of the episodes up on either mine or Josh's website because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my website right now. I've been wanting to revamp it for like 6 months now. I just don't know what the fuck to do with it. I'm out of ideas. And Josh's website is very far behind on updating a lot of content from his internet radio shows and everything else. So we're backed up from the website. So just hit up the Vimeo RavensFilm account and you'll be able to see the episodes and hopefully you'll enjoy them. And we'll see what else comes up in due time. I just don't have anything else going on at the moment. I wish I did. But, a couple weeks ago I shot some video for something promoting the FIXER. That was be kind of this, it'll still happen. That it'll be this sort of video series documenting the progression of production on the film. Just me talking about it, just kind of relaying how it progressed from pre-development to pre-production into shooting the film, eventually post-production, and hopefully that'll lead to a point where we're actually releasing the film, which has been a problem because Ryan Kramer, he's the guy who's been trying to work on the song to finish out the film, but he had a kid a few months back, so obviously that demands a great deal of his time and energy. So I've been trying to, it's been about close to a month and a half or whatnot, so I'm trying to get myself focused in the right ways. It's been kind of a clusterfuck of things this month. I mentioned in the Matt Black Hat review that 2015 has not been a good year. It's been a real, like I say, clusterfuck of shit. It's been not a smooth start of the year, and I hope it does smooth out at a certain point, so I can get priorities fixed up and everything. So I don't know. I'm just starting to ramble at this point, but let's hope I'll get some of those. The first couple, I shot 2 parts of this FIXER video series so far before I got the new camera mic. So the later ones probably sound different, but regards to that, it should be interesting. It should have a few nuggets of information that'll be interesting for you guys to document how the film progressed and some of the troubles and those setbacks like hell we've had trying to make it happen, and should be interesting in the least. So haven't gotten around to editing the second half of the first video, but hopefully in the next couple days I'll be able to do that. For better or worse, I have a little extra time during the week. Let's just say more staff at work means less hours for me, so it's this weird things like we need more people, but more people means I don't get as many hours. So hopefully I can take advantage of that and get more content produced in the time I have and just get myself focused. So that's all I can really say for that stuff. And before I go rambling on, I really don't have anything else off the top of my head. If I do, you'll see something pop up sooner or later, and we will see. I'm going to try and focus right here and try not to let my mind wander. And so the Dredd review should be up sometime later this week. Obviously, I got to watch the film, take my fresh notes, get it all fresh in my mind, shoot the video with a lot of enthusiasm, get it edited, but it should be a fairly breezy experience. But I hope to make it up to the standards that I'm having now. That first version of the video was, I just can't watch it. I can't watch it. It's just, overall, there's a lot of things about the thing, how I present myself, how I look in the video, the quality of the video. Everything just isn't quite to the standards I want the video to be, because I don't need to redo Bullet to the Head, but I have to redo Dredd because I feel that strongly about the film, and obviously a lot of people do, because a lot of people have been campaigning to get a sequel made because it didn't do well at the box office. So hopefully a really good review like this, a really strongly put together, produced review, will add a little more juice to things. That'll help get the word spread a little bit more, and I'll probably do hope to make it live up to the standards of the First Blood review. So that's my new standard bearer for now. I was very proud of that video, put a lot of hard work, and I'm glad it really showed, because a lot of people are really enjoying it. So thank you guys for checking everything out, hitting the like buttons, especially if you're sharing the videos around saying, hey, I enjoy this, you guys might love this too. I really appreciate that. That's the main thing. And I've mentioned before, there is a Patreon account which hasn't gone anywhere, aside from one contributor who's been there for quite some time. But if you guys are interested in helping further things along here at RavensFilm Productions, allow a little slight bit more income to boost up things, just make it more of an incentive, kind of push me a little further, go ahead to patreon.com/RavensFilm, see if you want to contribute anything, $1 a month, $5, $6, whatever it is. Check out the incentives. They're nothing absolutely fabulous, but if I start getting people who are taking these incentives, you'll definitely start seeing the benefits for it. So right now, since there aren't any people taking advantage of it, not really any reason to post a video up there 2 days beforehand where no one's going to see it. So go ahead and check all that stuff out, and I'll be back hopefully soon with the Dredd review, and later on with a review of The Guest. And hopefully I'll find some time to focus myself back into the filmmaking zone so I can get that script produced, and we'll see from there on out. So thank you guys for everything, and hope 2015 starts moving along a little smoother road and everything. So take care. Bye bye.